Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for December 31st, 2022 if you're watching in real time, but it can be also for whenever you stumble upon it. That is a Saturday too, if you're watching in if you're watching in the Northern Hemisphere, I guess, because some of you guys, you're already in a different day, and that's why I filmed this a day ahead of time, just in case your time zone, you're already there. Okay, so whenever you watch this, it's significant. I'm using the Forest Creatures Tarot, which is my favorite fairy go-to deck. It's a really cute deck, and it's really pretty. So let's give it a good shuffle. This shuffle's pretty nice. Gets a little clumpy, but not too bad. It wants to get away from me. Okay, here we go. We have the Tower, but it was reversed, and I don't usually read reversals, but I'm going to do it this time, okay? We're going to say Tower reversed. And then we have... okay, is everything reversed? All right, well then, if the whole deck is reversed, then I'm just saying, then it's upright. Okay. The Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. You know what? I just had a conversation with somebody that makes me think of this, and maybe it applies to you too. Let's zoom on in, and I'll tell you what's coming to me. So a lot of times during the holidays, people will just kind of throw good habits out the window and have sort of a carefree attitude. And sometimes it has to do with lots of things, like you're so busy you can't go to the gym, or you're so busy this and that, so certain good habits, you kind of, that fall by the wayside, let's say. And let's say also maybe you eat a few more cookies and things like that. And so I feel like the Tower here, for some, not everybody, because this is not a universe. I mean, it is quite a subject that, is very strong for people, but I think it's also starting to change a little bit. But what I'm trying to get to is, it's like the moment that you look at the scale and you're like, oh, dang. So what happened? Oh no, I ate too many cookies. And that shock, I feel like Tower represents sometimes a shock. If a Tower comes out in a daily mundane reading, it doesn't have to be like something really, terrible happen. It could be something a little bit more minor like that, like a little shock, a little surprise, like, well, where did it go? Like, how did the time pass so fast? Or how did this happen? Like you weren't fully aware, I guess, and then it just kind of hits you. And so I think that's kind of the energy here. For some of you, a lot of you, I mean, not a lot of you, but some of you, a few of you out there, I mean, there could be a serious shakeup in your world. Sometimes this shakeup is not a direct effect to you. It could be outside your world. It's kind of weird because I let my sons borrow my car a few weeks ago, and they got bumped in the parking lot. So it pushed, like kind of smashed the door a little. It's not actually that bad of a dent, but it's bad enough that, I want to fix it, and it's my car and it's whatever. But it didn't happen to me. I wasn't in the accident. It happened like outside my world. So sometimes that kind of scenario can happen too. Just be aware, like this is the time where you need to dot your I's, cross your T's, really put some thought and awareness into the things that you do every day now, okay, from this day forward, because Mercury is in retrograde, and it's nothing to be scared of, but it is a time where you can't just not pay attention, right? Where you can't just say, it's going to be okay, or you put things off, or you just, have that sort of a lazy attitude. It's more of a time for a kind of a focused and purposeful attitude, right? So that's there. With the Hierophant, I think this is really great because the Hierophant is all about rituals and traditions and rules. And so this to me is as simple as just getting back on the treadmill, basically, getting back on track. You had a little shock, whoa. I was working really hard, gaining some muscle or whatever, and now I'm looking flabby again. So it's just refocusing, getting back to your routine, your rules, maybe like maybe refining it, writing it out this time, making a schedule for yourself or something like that so you can like stay on point. Downloading an app that helps keep you on point too, like I have something like that that helps me focus, helps me log things. A log would be good because when you log things, it's kind of like you being responsible. You're being you're I can't think of the word, but it's something like being honest with yourself, being aware with yourself in the situation, just not letting like time go by so fast and not realizing what's going on. When you log a daily log, you stay on top of your daily activities or your daily, you can write lists and stuff of your to-dos, things like that. And I think the Knight of Swords is wonderful because this is the conqueror, the champion. This is the you can do it. You can do it. So yeah, it may be a little shake up. It may be a little surprise. It may feel like it happened to you and not instead of for you, because oftentimes that tower energy feels like that. But this is just for you to refocus and re-energize and strengthen your goals and get back to it, and you can do it. And I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. You can do it.